What is a browser? A browser is this great big window which you use to surf the web. This browser is called Chrome. This browser is called Firefox. You can recognize it by this little icon here. And this browser is called Safari. Safari is used by people with Apple Mac computers, although I believe that you can get it for PCs. There are two types of main computers that people use. There's actually a third one called Linux. There's Apple, which is this icon here. There's Microsoft, which uses this logo, and the browser for Microsoft is Internet Explorer. And Internet Explorer is recognizable by this little E. So if you click on this E to go onto the internet, that means the browser you're using is Internet Explorer. I don't actually have it on this computer because I'm doing this on a Mac. I don't have anything against it, but I actually have a preferred browser, and my preferred browser is Google Chrome. This is Google Chrome's logo down here. So then, what is a URL? This here is a URL. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. This is a URL. And this is a URL. And what it means is that when you type out nzherald.co.nz or nzwebs.com or nzwebs.co.nz, it will take you to the website that belongs to this website address. So a URL is just a fancy word for a website address, and it normally has www in it, and it can end with .com, .co.nz, .net. There's many suffixes it can have on it. So if somebody asks for the URL of a website, this is the bit that they're talking about. It's the website address. Basically, the two words that we've talked about, the URL, which is the website address, and a browser. All a browser is the window that you surf the internet. Now, a lot of people have their browsers set at Google so that when they open their browser, it automatically comes up in Google. And they think that when you type out a website address, you can just put the URL in here and it will come up. Sure enough, my one has come up as the very first one. That's actually not the ideal way. If you've already got the URL or the website address, the best thing to do with it is to copy it and paste it. Whichever browser you have, you can put it straight into the URL line, which is this line here, and that will take you to the website directly. You don't actually need to go through Google. Some people get very upset because they put somebody's website address in Google, and for some reason Google doesn't find it. I think I know why that is, and I think it's because there are people with stronger keywords in their websites. The keywords for some reason are stronger than a person's website address. Or it could be that the website they're looking for in Google is too young, there are older websites there, or that Google just hasn't found the website yet. Sometimes it takes Google a little bit of time, and that's why it's best, if you know the website address, otherwise known as the URL, to just enter it into the URL line in the browser as I've demonstrated. And that way you can guarantee that if the website is live, you'll be able to reach it. So I hope you feel more informed. Thank you for listening.